Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for joining me today. Today, we will be discussing an important topic editing Python files. In this session, we will cover how to open, read, write, and update files in Python. By end, you will have a solid understanding of how to manipulate file contents programmatically. Let's start by understanding opening files in Python. Opening files in Python. In Python, before you can perform any operations on a file, such as reading from or writing to it, you need to open the file first. This is done using Python's built-in OpenOff function. When you use OpenOff, you need to specify the file's mode, which determines what you can do with the file. Here's the basic syntax for opening a file. File name, this is the name of the file you want to open. Mode means this defines the purpose for opening the file. Here are the common modes used with the OpenOff function. Or means read mode. Purpose, opens an existing file for reading. Behavior, if the file does not exist, an error will be raised. W means write mode. Purpose, opens a file for writing. Behavior, if the file already contains data, it will be erased and replaced with new data. If the file does not exist, it will be created. A means append mode. Purpose, opens an existing file for appending data. Behavior, new data will be added to the end of the file without modifying the existing data. If the file does not exist, it will be created. Or plus, read and write mode. Purpose, opens a file for both reading and writing. Behavior, the file is not truncated, meaning existing data is preserved and can be modified. Data can be read from and written to the file. W plus, write and read mode. Purpose, opens a file for both writing and reading. Behavior, if the file already exists, it will be truncate to 0 length effectively, deleting existing data. If the file does not exist, it will be created. A plus means append and read mode. Purpose, opens a file for both appending and reading. Behavior, new data is added to the end of the file and existing data is preserved. If the file does not exist, it will be created. Creating and running your first Python program. We will walk through creating and running a simple Python program that prints the message "Hello World" to the screen. This is a traditional first program for learning a new programming language. Step 1. Write the code. Open a text editor. Use any text editor or integrated development environment. For instance, Windows, Notepad, for example Mac OS, and TextEdit. Cross-platform editors, VS Code and PyCharm, Sublime Text, etc. Enter the code. In your text editor, type the following Python code. For example, Python code print of hello world. This line of code uses the printf function to display the text hello world on the screen. Save the file with a .py extension to indicate that it is a Python script. For example, name the file hello_world.py. Ensure correct extension. Make sure the file extension is .py so that Python can recognize it as a script. Run the program. Open terminal or command prompt depending on your operating system, Windows, Mac, etc. Understanding commands in Python. Commands in Python are used to make notes or explanations in your code. They help you and others understand what the code is doing. Python ignores commands when it runs the code, so they don't affect the program's executions. What are commands? Definitions. Commands are pieces of text in the code that are not executed by the Python interpreter. They are meant for human readers to understand the code better. Purpose. You use commands to explain what your code does, make notes for yourself or others, or temporarily disable parts of the code. How to write commands. Single line commands. Use the hash symbol to start a single line command. Everything following the hash on that line is considered a command. Example, Python hash. This is a single line command. Print hello world. Hash. This is another command. Explanation in this example. This is a single line command is a command. Explain the next line of code. Print hello world is the code that will execute. This another command explains or provides context for the print statement. Python supports different types of data to store information such as integers, floats and strings, lists, tuples, dictionaries. Integers means these are whole numbers, meaning numbers without a decimal point like 100 or -50. Floats means these are numbers that have a decimal point such as 3.14 or -0.5. Strings means strings are text data represented by characters enclosed in either single quotes, for example single quotes, then text, or double quotes, text. List. These are ordered collections of items. You can store multiple items inside a list and they can be of different types. Lists are mutable, meaning you can change their context after creations. And tuples means tuples are similar to list but are emulator, which means once created their context cannot be modified. Dictionaries means they store key value pairs where each key is associated with a specific value, like a real world dictionary where a word key has a definition value. Each of these data types serves a specific purpose when you are working with the data in Python. Relational operators are used to compare two values or operands. These comparisons return a Boolean value, meaning the result will either be true or false, depending on whether the comparison is correct. For example, if the value being compared satisfy the condition, Python will return true. If the values do not meet the condition, Python will return false. Relational operators are also called comparison operators and they help check the relationship between the two values. There are 6 main relational operators in Python. Equal to, not equal to, greater than, less than, greater than or equal to, less than or equal to. Equal to means checks if both operands are equal, not equal to. Then checks if both operands are not equal to. Greater than means check if the left operand is greater than the right operand. Less than means checks if the left operand is less than the right operand. Greater than or equal to means check if the left operand is greater than or equal to the right operand. Less than or equal to means check if the left operand is less than or equal to the right operand. In simple terms, relational operators are used to compare values, and based on this comparison, Python will tell us if the relationship is true or false. Thank you all for your time and attention today. In this presentation, we discussed the basics of Python data types, including integers, floats, strings, lists, and dictionaries, as well as the role of relational operators, comparing the values. I encourage you all to practice using these Python data types and relational operators in your projects to what we covered today. Thank you again for your attention, and I hope this presentation have given you valuable insights to apply in your coding journey. It was a pleasure presenting to you all. Thank you.